Back up to it too. I have a name for him. It's gonna be so much fun because I guarantee you someone's gonna mess it up. Nika. And I can't wait. It wasn't intentional, and then after I said it in my head, I was like, ooh, that might be bad, but I really want that. Thank you.
Welcome to DivineRogueDND, where a bunch of us nerdy-ass adults sit around, smoke, joke, and play Dungeons & Dragons. Last time we were here, you guys further excavated or explored the Whirlstone tunnels until you came to a point where the Whirlstone formation of the rocks disappeared and just became regular rocks, in which you guys camped there, long rested, went back through the Whirlstone tunnels to return the dragon egg. Upon the return of the dragon egg, Thembershoud gave a little speech and destroyed it, and gave you guys your gold and a oil of etherealness, and sent you guys on your way. You guys then were just walking around the Dark Lake District when he called upon you again and told you that there was a map waiting for you at his lair that he forgot to give you, which you went back and got. It gave you a pretty quick and easy route to Blingdenstone, as well as the Neverlight Grove. And you guys made your way out of the city. And that is where we ended it. So what would you guys like to do?
So, do we want to hit a Blingdenstone, or
I need to talk to the dragon one more time.
Thembershoud?
Thembershoud.
I need to ask him some questions too, because he said after we've gone A, we need some questions.
When I ask him what he knows about the drow, he would take me and potential war locations.
You can go ahead and drop me back off at the tavern. I think he's kind of sick of seeing my face.
Tavern.
Alright, so you guys turn around, make your way back up to the giant stone gate. And there's a good 4 Dwergar that you can see just guarding the gate. They look at you. You're already fucking back. What do you want?
We still have a few more things to do before we really head out.
Make a persuasion check.
14.
Alright, well, fucking get on in then. And you guys make your way back into the Dark Lake District. And where are you guys going? To Thembershoud's lair?
We're going to Thembershoud's later.
We're going to the tavern.
Zord looks at you. Where do you feel I should be needed the most? Should I go to the lair with you guys, or?
It's whatever you would like to do.
I'm asking you guys.
Is your calling beer or adventure today?
I mean, I'd say adventure always.
Not with us.
Alright, and he waddles, saunters over with you guys. And you guys will have Sereth, Stool, and the rest of the group with y'all.
That is the rest of the group, isn't it?
Yeah. There's the rest of the group.
Cirrus, and Stool. That's who we're down to.
Yeah, we'll keep them company. Guys get anything too interesting, come find us.
Yeah, we'll be
Your
careful.
show.
So you guys head up north to the tavern.
Should we split the stones, the speaking or whatever stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, that might not be a bad idea, just in case something does happen.
Has the other one.
Oh, can I get that sending stone?
I'll be okay.
Thank you.
Tosses you the sending stone. Yeah. You guys split off to do your things. We're going to go to Rudik, Zort, and Zebek first.
Come on. Yeah.
As you three make your way to one of the main gates to cross the rift into the Dwergar district, make a persuasion check, one of you. Or
16.
16? Like, alright, I fucking know who you are, let's go.
That's bad.
Yep, he lets you through, you guys are flashing your badges and everything. And you make your way down to Thembershout's lair, the large tower to the left, and this large opening to the right leading into the actual cavern itself. Are you going into the tower, or are you just going to walk straight into the cavern?
Actually,
What's in the tower?
The tower is where the Keepers of the Flame
if you can get to it.
are.
Oh, yeah, we'll go to the I'm straight into that.
Thimbashout, are you in there?
You don't hear any response from the lair.
Oh, that's what you did.
Then, walking out of the tower, you see Gartakar Zundorn, the leader of the Keeper of the Flames.
Thought he was dead. No, he's not. He's still in the kids.
Do you know what
What's this?
Thimbashout is?
He's probably off tending to one of the flames and one of the spires.
We had some questions we needed to ask him. He said he would answer some questions for us.
Oh, we did.
Yes.
Well, since he's off doing his job right now, how about you ask me the questions? See if I have any information for you.
You want to ask your questions first?
Well, ask him what he knows about the ground.
What do you know about the drow around here? I don't know, they're not very commonly liked, but
They've been stealing people.
yeah, have they been stealing people recently?
I don't really dabble in the drow's affairs, to be honest with you. I just fucking do my job and keep to my business.
There's one question that I have that I don't think you would know the answer to. Nothing against you, but I guess the dragon probably has a lot more knowledge about this certain question.
Alright, well, I'll just have a patrol let you know whenever he gets back then, I guess.
Any other questions that you had?
Have you seen a half-orc anytime recently?
I mean, I've seen a lot of half-orcs in the Dark Lake District. Yeah, you're gonna have to be a little bit more specific.
That's really all I've got to go on.
You don't have a name.
It's kind of a tribal thing. Very short. Gardens. I do not. We just have to ask my location. Where? Or we can go to the Stone Giants first.
Stone Giants.
Yeah, I need to ask them first.
Yeah, do you know anything about the Stone Giants cavern?
What exactly about it?
Just basic knowledge, what you have heard about them, what you have
I
You know,
mean, I
good
know
things, bad things. Just trying to get some information on them.
I haven't heard any particularly bad things, but I do know that they speak to the stones, and they're the main fucking muscle really around here. So yeah, that's really all I have.
Do you guys have any mines around here that we can go to?
I mean, if you look hard enough, you can find some mines in the tunnels outside of Gracklestock, but I don't know of any mines inside of Gracklestock.
Anywhere that you can point. I mean, you guys obviously, do a lot of stuff with ores. I just figured you guys probably knew of mines around here.
Honestly, that would probably be a better question for the stone giants. They do deal with the mines
Stone giants?
and speaking with the stones, like I said, so that would probably be a better question for them.
Alright. Let me just wait until Thundershow gets back. Zort, did you have any questions?
No, I don't think I do have any questions, actually. I think I'm okay. I was just here to make sure you guys were okay and protect you guys.
Do you have any more questions at all? Rudick?
No.
No.
What do you want to do? The Dark Lake District first? Or go to the Stone Giants?
I'm fine with either or.
I said we just head to the stone.
By chance, do you guys have any dragon scales?
The
Any of them that have fallen off with Thundershower?
I couldn't tell you if there is any dragon scales. You'd have to go into the lay and risk that yourself, I guess. I don't really keep tabs on if he sheds them or whatnot.
How long is he at? How long does he tend to the flames, or how long has he been gone?
Maybe 30 minutes, an hour. Fuck, I don't know.
How long does he normally tend to the flames?
Check back in maybe like 4 hours,
4 hours?
maybe.
Alright then.
Do you mind if we just wait in his lair?
I don't think I can allow that, buddy.
Why not?
Because it's the Red Dragon's fucking lair. There's a lot of shit in there, and I personally don't trust y'all that much. I haven't even gotten anything back of the mission that I charged you with, so I don't exactly trust y'all that much at the moment. You're coming in here just asking questions, and I'm glad to give you the fucking answers, but then you ask that, and yeah, I can't allow it.
Fair enough. We'll head to the Dark Lake District.
Dark Lake District then? Straight.
Just ask around, sure.
Alright.
Make sure Pops isn't just shitting.
We'll head to the Dark Lake District.
Alrighty. To Zord, our paladin, who sadly couldn't be here today. Salud. Kyle said cheers. Yeah, you three make your way back up into the Dark Lake District. You don't even have to really make a persuasion check to get back into it, I'd say. And we'll switch back over to you two and the rest of the group.
Fight! We're egging on a fight going on in the middle of the bar right now.
I bet I could beat you in an arm wrestling match.
I doubt it.
I bet I could.
Let's try it.
I bet you 5 gold.
I bet you 10.
I'll raise it to 15.
I stay.
I stay.
Alright, 10 gold.
I fold.
Alright, you guys
Check.
muscle each other up on the table that you guys are on.
This is what kind of strength?
This is gonna be a
Yeah,
strength.
it's gonna be a
This is
strength
gonna
check,
be
bud.
a strength check, an athletics check,
Ooh.
to be
you
more
might be
specific.
lucky.
Yeah, plus 0.
Yeah, I don't think he's winning.
You might be lucky.
Can I use a lucky on this?
You technically could.
Technically.
That's not what I mean.
Well, thanks for the idea anyway. Did you roll?
I rolled.
So you
Oh,
already
shit,
rolled,
that's-
yeah. Make a strength check or an athletics check. I'm sorry.
15.
Oh.
Plus your athletics, which is 0. Yeah.
Yeah, I got an 11. So you get 2 gold.
An 11. Hold on.
What?
This is
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's a series.
this is
That's
just
right.
Yeah.
at go.
That's right.
Karan lets go after
Right,
he just goes
right.
wild a little bit.
Oh,
Okay.
Right, if you want to look.
No, I don't.
Technically, I didn't use the lucky on that because I didn't roll 2 dice.
Yeah. You did not use a lucky on that.
It's fine, I still got an 11.
Yeah.
So.
You guys say go, and Uhtred immediately has just a little jump on you. Go ahead and make another athletics check.
Oh, dirty 20.
14.
She's back up and she centered it. She's right here. Make another athletics check. You guys are neck and neck.
Ooh, I get to reroll that.
It's a natural one.
Okay, that wasn't much better. What'd you get?
I got a 5.
I got a 7.
Oh, she's gaining on you just a little bit, buddy. Make another athletics check.
17.
A 1.
Oh, into
shit.
the table.
Oh.
Damn, I got a splinter poking my elbow on the table, dude. Bullshit. I have called a rematch.
Oh, you want a rematch? Doubled stakes?
Doubled stakes. Money back.
Double or nothing. All right, as you guys muscle each other back up, make an athletics check.
Okay, well,
An 8.
it's 21.
Damn, what the fuck?
She's already gaining on you immediately.
Shit.
Ooh, that 20.
Fucking 10. What the fuck?
It's almost there. It's almost
Shit.
there.
So, I took too big of a shot. An 11.
17.
Jesus
Roll
Christ!
into the table.
30
Uhtred
gold.
loses again.
30
Gauntlets of
gold.
Ogre Power.
Oh, fuck. Damn it.
You know what? I'll buy you a drink though.
But.
And after Karan is celebrating here, you see them walk through. You guys are probably, I'd say, a good 2 to 3 drinks in at the moment. And I'd say you guys have learned from your mistakes of getting the stout beer, and you guys asked for any lighter things that they've had. And you guys have been sipping on that and getting a nice buzz on before these 3 walk into the bar.
How much would that be? For each of us to have like 3 drinks.
3 drinks of just decent stuff. Probably, let's say 5 silver each.
Okay,
Yeah.
so 30.
No,
So 3
no,
for me,
No,
3 for you.
5 silver total for
Oh,
yeah, both of you each. Yeah. For the 3 drinks.
cool. Let me pay for this.
Yeah, not super
You too
expensive.
fucking hammered. You too fucking hammered over here.
Tipsy. Tipsy on power.
I don't know what I.
I think Karan's strong.
I won. Fair and square.
One what?
Arm wrestling.
The table was uneven.
Glass.
It was covered
It was
in
not
splinters.
either.
I'm sorry, did you guys say you were going to the Cairngorm Caverns?
She said the Dark Lake District.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. But yeah. Alright, never mind. Continue.
Is that what it is?
No, they're at the tavern.
Why are you even talking about it?
Yeah.
Because he said we walked into the tavern.
Yeah, I thought that you said earlier that you wanted to go to the Giant's Lair.
It's fine.
First
Y'all
off,
can,
yeah, it's
y'all
right.
can go. We're cool here.
You just popped in real quick.
You're still
We're
good?
good.
Okay.
Just checking in.
We gotta make another stop. Just check the stone. Just talk to the stone. We only do it once a day. Oh shit. Shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say if you guys do want to do that, you can. But if you want to stay at the tavern, you can. I'm not forcing you to go.
But you're in the tavern.
But
whether
you're-
I like it or not. God.
So that is where you guys are going?
Yeah.
Yes?
Head to the Dark Lake District, yeah.
To the Dark Lake District.
Yeah.
Okay.
And as they walk
See.
out, they hear another road.
Okay. So you guys are in the Dark Lake District after just popping in real quick to the tavern to check on them. Are you guys just going into the merchant section? The Blade Bazaar?
Yeah, I'm just looking for half orcs.
Yeah.
I'm just walking around looking for half orcs.
Okay.
I
So
want to look and see if there's anywhere that sells like statuettes.
okay. So both of you guys make perception checks.
16? Wait.
19.
You, oddly enough, see one store with a goblin-looking female and a whole bunch of little statuettes of different gods and different demons even. And yeah, it's quite odd.
I rolled an 8.
You see, I'd say in this Blade Bazaar area, the middle of the merchant district, I'd say you see probably a good 6 half-orcs.
Was it
Some of them,
reflection?
I'd say 2 of them, 3 of them look older than you. And the rest of them look either the same age or younger than you.
I just speak up out of nowhere and just kind of yell, is anyone here from Clan Morgul?
You don't get any response.
Nobody a gladiator? Anybody part of the guild?
Again, no response.
One of them burps.
They're like, yeah, they look at you and they like shrug you off, basically.
Damn.
They don't pay you much attention.
How rude.
Well,
Typical of my kind.
you want to go and talk to them, you're more welcome to, but I'm going to head to this statuette shop and see if I can find anything.
I'll be right behind you. Try.
Or what? I head to the statuette shop.
Alright. You go to the statuette shop, and again, there's this little goblin lady, definitely an older goblinoid female, white hair and a high top knot little deal, rags on, doesn't look really ostentatious or like royalty or anything. She looks up at you. Well, how are you doing today?
We got voices. Yeah, I was looking to see if you had a statuette that's in the shape of a dragon by chance.
I mean, we got a bunch of different dragons right here. And you see like 6 or 7 like adult dragons, dragon spawns, dragon wormlings.
What are the prices of them?
Well, for this one here, and they aren't painted or anything, so it's just basically a gray statue of a dragon, and it's an adult dragon standing on top of a rock, snarling.
She said, for this one, it's gonna be, maybe, I'd say, like, 15 gold.
15 gold.
Yeah.
Do you have any more that are more expensive than that?
More expensive.
Yes.
Well, I mean, I might be able to make one for you.
You think you can make one for me about 500 gold?
500 gold.
Yes.
I mean, okay, it'll be a pretty. Do you just want it as like a rock, or do you want it made out of a gem?
I'll let
Here
you
we are.
decide that. I'm not too picky as long as it's a dragon.
All right. Well, I could do that in probably about 2 days.
2 days?
In 2 days, if I just work on that one and I don't get anything else in.
Or are you still going to be in this location in 2 days?
Well, I should be. Yeah.
Alright. I'll come back in 2 days then.
All right. That'll be 250 gold up front.
I hand you
Just for the materials and just for me to get started.
I'll hand her 250 gold up front.
All right.
And what was your name, by the way?
My name is Blot.
What?
Yeah.
Marco.
Well,
Mace, Rudik, are you looking for anything that you need?
Yeah, Rudik, what were you trying to go up to one of these orcs in the interim?
Yeah, yeah.
Alrighty. So, which ones do you go up to? I'd say there's 2 of the older ones with one of the younger ones sitting in a group, just talking, having a conversation. And then the other 3 that you saw are just walking about amongst themselves.
The older one.
Like the older one in the group of 3? Okay, so you walk up to the 3 of them.
My brothers. How tight knit is your community here? How well do you know each other? The other half orcs.
Oh, I mean, we really just travel here just to look for trade and stuff. We don't really have a tight-knit community. I mean, I met this guy out on the sea. He's pretty cool. But other than that, we're just a couple of orcs looking for trade and money.
Are you mostly topsiders?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm looking for my father. He would be very displaced down here. Wouldn't have a job. Wouldn't likely belong to anyone or anywhere. Doesn't ring any bells.
I mean, I seen a fella looking pretty drab that was about my size, probably a good week ago. Yeah. I don't know where he went, but I seen him around here.
It's good to know. Where might one go to get drinks to hang out with other ones? If that was a thing.
No, I mean, it's definitely not here, that's for sure. Nowhere in here is really a great place for orcs to get a drink, and just orcs.
True that.
But you know, anywhere up there in a clan is a pretty good fucking place.
Well, I appreciate the information, brother.
Glad I could provide a little something to you.
Great. I'll be on my way.
Any luck there?
According to one of them, a down and out looking half orc was here about a week ago.
Do you know where he went?
No,
Or where he was? where he was at when they noticed him?
Most of the orcs here can go. They don't really have much to go on as far as that.
You remember any old habits of his that you could probably start to?
They love to drink.
Love to drink?
Yeah. It's probably just a matter of finding the right bar. Potentially.
Do we know if there's any other bars or taverns that are here?
From the information that you've gathered, the tavern that Karan and Uhtred are at is the only tavern that you know of that is actually hospitable toward anybody that isn't a Dwergar.
Well, if you go out this tavern, then probably not.
I say we go talk to the stone giants, head back to the tavern with the others, and we'll ask around there.
So we're gonna head to the Stone Giants.
I say, as you guys are making your way there, we'll cut to Uhtred, Karan, and the gang. Probably a good 5-6 drinks deep now, feeling pretty toasty.
Pretty
Make
freaking
some
toasty.
Constitution checks for me.
Oh Lord.
They're both passed out by the time we just
That
bought
one's
it.
already on 20.
Woo!
No.
That one's on. That one's already
Sorry,
on.
buddy.
Dirty 20.
17.
You guys are keeping it down. You guys are liking this cheaper stuff, this lighter stuff. It's making you feel pretty nice, and you keep it down.
Cool.
I'd say for the other 3 drinks, that'd be another 5 silver per person. Zorda's just chilling with you, drinking some tea.
How's he with us?
Yeah, but he's just a sober lad. He decided to stay back with you guys and watch over y'all, babysit a little bit.
Show some
Good, we
nunchuck
probably
stuff.
need it.
I mean, you guys can party, go ahead. I'm here for you guys if you need it.
Do an nunchuck trick. Oh, shit.
I bet I could do better than that if you want to.
I'm sure they might have some.
Oh, God.
You gotta give him back
Oh,
though.
gosh.
I can get them
It's really
back.
Okay.
He's not even here to witness this.
Make a performance check.
Oh, shoot.
Gets it too.
Oh, it's a 7.
You've never had this type of weapon. You haven't even wielded a flail before. So a weapon that's like this is completely foreign to you. So you don't hit yourself in the face, but you definitely get yourself in the body if you try. You're like, oh, God. Okay. Fuck.
I mean,
See,
feel
it's
that.
not as easy as you would think.
I did that flawlessly. What are you talking about? I was perfect.
If you say so.
Mm-hmm. Damn right.
Is there anything else you guys would like to do? Would you guys just like to keep on drinking up at the bar?
Sounds like a good time.
Alright.
Staring at a bug in the corner of the
Uhtred's just gone.
At this point,
Communing with nature.
I'd say there are like 2 or 3 Dwergar besides the ones that are behind the bar making the bar.
Is the bar made of wood?
The bar is made of the wood-like fungus.
Yeah.
Uhtred's just caressing the
I just
bar.
keep going to the bar and turning, hiding behind my cloak. And peeking out at you.
There are a couple Dwergar. There are also there's 1 half orc in there. There is also a dragonborn that you see, a goblin that you see, and a couple other humanoid or elvish-like characters that are in there.
I'm gonna walk up to the half orc and be like, hey, you remind me of a guy I know. His name is Rude Dick. Do you know him?
Rudik. Okay, couldn't say I know that name. No.
Are you sure? You said it pretty easy.
No, I couldn't say I know anybody by that name. Sorry.
Well, maybe you do, and you're just forgetting. You know, alcohol does that to people.
I mean, maybe, I don't know. As he slams his drink down, gets up, pays his tab.
Hey, wait, no, where are you going?
I didn't say I was going anywhere, I was just paying for my drink.
Oh, you want to be a friend?
I mean,
What do? Do you adventure? We adventure.
no, I don't adventure actually.
Would you
I'm
like
just,
to
I'm just here
adventure?
for, no, I'm just here for trade. I'm sorry.
Oh, well, your life would be so much better if you were getting money from adventure.
Well, I'm sorry. I just not really the adventuring type.
He doesn't know what to do.
He's like, I don't know.
You're wasted.
I don't know what's wrong with this one, but alright.
Come adventure with us. We have a turtle.
No, bro, I don't
We
know.
have a turtle.
I'm okay.
Go look at the turtle.
You know where your son is.
It's a very interesting. It's a very interesting
Not
character.
him.
It's a very interesting character.
You have no idea. He's really cool too, except for the fact that he's really like a
Try it.
last paladin,
Try it,
like
do
to
it.
kill people. So, you know.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but it still seems like he's an interesting character. So, good luck with you and your.
Persuade him that it is. You just
Ah!
got strangers.
And now he gets up and takes his leave.
You should have tried to persuade him not to listen to keywords through his You are the name of it.
Are you walking up and trying to
No.
persuade him?
Jedi
I
mind
go
trick
get
him.
Uhtred and I'm like, that's your brother's daddy. Go get him.
And then I run and jump onto his leg.
You do?
Oh lord.
Yes.
Make an attack roll.
That's
Not an
the
attack
best.
roll.
It's technically it's a tripping roll.
It's a grapple.
It's a
just-
grapple.
It's one leg
It's a grapple technically, so make an attack roll.
with no damage.
No damage. It's just a grapple.
Okay.
Nat 20!
You
It was meant to be.
dive and grapple onto his ankle, and he needs to draw.
I said, Rick's daddy! I scream that as I go. And
Dragging you, looking at you on the floor now. What the fuck is this guy?
clearly
Can
seeing I'm not an
somebody-
adult board.
We're taking another pit stop at the tavern on our way there.
You done any little dwarf ladies?
I've done a lot of dwarves in my day.
You fathered any children? Dwarf ladies?
I mean, maybe, I don't fucking know, maybe. As he kicks me off and walks out of the tavern.
I don't think that's him.
What happened to persuading him?
Didn't work.
Jedi mind tricks. You are his father.
I didn't know.
That was cash.
Get a deadbeat dad, why would you want to find him anyway?
Definitely not the way I thought the session was going today.
And at about this moment, you guys are nearing the entrance of Cairngorm Cavern. Just Rudik and Zebek just walking. You see this large entrance just into a cavern that probably goes back 100 feet.
It's all walking in.
We know for a fact this is where the stone giants are.
Yeah, you know that this is where most stone giants can be found at the very least.
Alright, yeah. Head on in.
Alright.
I'm just gonna cast thaumaturgy and just shout anybody there. That way we're not being rude.
Okay.
Just to try to talk to somebody.
Yep. You see two stone giants whom you've seen, but you don't know their names and they aren't exactly recognizable. They just come walking.
Excuse me, we have some questions. We're looking for what were you looking for? An ore? We're looking for an ore. It's supposed to be lightweight and very resilient. Do you know where we can find any ore like that?
They look toward each other, look back down at you. Uduka baduka da.
What do you say?
That you can't understand them.
Is he speaking giant?
That's speaking in a language that you do. You know giant?
I do know
You
giant.
do know giant? Were you speaking to them in giant?
Yes. Ooh, fuck,
Okay,
man.
I did not know that you were speaking to them in giant. You were speaking to them in common to me.
What did you say? I sound like it.
So the response that one of them says to you is, there can be many ores found that are like what you said they are.
What ore were you looking for?
I'm looking for one that will allow me to add it to adamantium. And I heard
I'm relaying this as he says it in giant.
that certain metals can absorb stuff. Now I know that this specific metal that I want would be able to absorb fire, but I don't know what it is. I learned this metal, when I show my house, is adamantium. That's the first one.
I correct him while I say it.
The ore the big tiny one speaks of is called mithril. Legends say that mithril can be breathed on by a dragon and have the power of that dragon imbued into it. But I have only heard it in legends.
Never seen
I cannot say that I have myself, no. Keep in mind, you're speaking to what looks like only just like guards of this place. They're like the grunts almost.
Do you know anybody who would know?
The only one who I think might know would be the Speaker of the Stones, Master Hagram.
Oh, is he in right now?
Hey! Stone Speaker! What is it that you need?
Do you know where we can find mithril? As your companions said it, the tiny giant one is looking for some.
Mithril can be found all around the Underdark. You just have to look hard enough.
Do you know of any popular locations where it could be? Any
It
ideas of where we
is-
can start? We're not normally from here. This is our first time down here, so we don't know the land too much.
Make a persuasion check.
19.
It is a very rare mineral to find, but the stones have told me of some deposits to the north.
To the north.
They might not be easily found, but if you can get to them, they might aid you.
How far to the north?
The stones do not speak this precisely.
So like, not here in gravel stuff.
The one language I thought would not come in handy. Comes in handy.
I can say they are not in Gracklestuck, the actual city itself, no.
Is there anything to the north? Any landmarks? Anything that I can know I'm headed in the right direction?
Not that I am aware of, no. The stones do not tell me of any specific landmarks other than the major cities.
Well, no cities between here and the door.
The next major city to the north is the Neverlight Grove, which isn't too far, but it's probably about 2-3 weeks away. 2 weeks if you travel fast.
And what should I be looking for?
What does the ore look like?
The ore itself will be a shiny white with blue speckles before it is smelted.
Does it typically fall down in the dark, or would it be?
It is everywhere in the Underdark. You
Does
just
it
have to
mean-
look hard.
Is it depending? It's not different on depth.
Not that I know of, no.
And you typically find it just surface level?
You might have to mine for it. You might be able to find it on the surface. I'm not entirely sure.
I'm sure we probably have a spell or look out with that. We can see if we have one. Might be able to locate it. It's a bit easier.
Good. I'm satisfied with this knowledge.
Did you want to ask about your dad?
Dylan, what do you know about half-orcs in this town?
Are you saying this?
Yeah, I'm translating.
I know that you can find a lot of half-orcs in the northern part of the town, in the Dark Lake district. But that is all of my knowledge on half-orcs.
What was that tribe that you from? Morgul? Do you think you can try to get any information if there's any half-orcs that come in or that are in the city that know anything about the tribe of Morgul?
I can certainly try.
Just so we
I
can.
make no promises.
We're just trying to find his dad. Anything will help.
It is understandable.
Thank you. Head back to the tavern then.
As you guys make your way to the tavern, we cut to the tavern with Uhtred, Kuran, and Zord
Yes.
chilling, vibing. Probably a good 9 drinks in now. Make another constitution check.
Nice tea.
Good one.
In 18.
Sweet.
You guys are fucking loving this light shit. Absolutely vibing off of it.
Just like water.
Yeah.
Rudy, did you want to head for that now? Or did you want to?
Yes. Might as well.
We'll ask him when we get back to the tavern if they want to go
I wish I
with.
knew
Start
some
heading
under
there.
dark shanties.
Even if we get the oil.
And I'd say at this point you guys are definitely drunk.
Which
Swamp
means you are immune to the frightened condition.
Hey.
But you have disadvantage on dexterity checks.
Yeah, I'm trying to get this.
What about wisdom?
Hmm?
Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
What'd you say?
Nothing. I didn't say anything, do you know?
Okay.
I'm asleep
So,
by the counter
But he already
underneath
knows
my
it.
nature's name, blending in with the counter. You can't tell on there.
Can I do a perception check?
Alright.
Just on who else is still in the cat or town?
You know where I'm at. You witnessed what I've done.
Right. You're good. I was just looking to see who
ahead,
else
make a
is in
perception
there.
check.
19.
You see Zort, Sereth, and Stool and taking up one table, chilling, talking, chatting. And other than that, you see the Dragonborn is still there. You see one of the Dwargar that was there earlier is still there. And another one that is new to you has entered and is now sitting at the bar stool. You also see one Darrow
Should we say?
at the bar.
Sounds good.
Just
What's the
keeping-
Darrow
keeping
got
to
on him?
himself.
Tavern.
What's the Darrow got on him?
Yeah.
We'll just prep all hits it again.
Make another perception check. As you now focus in on the Darrow.
Nat 20.
At 20, you see that they do have what looks to be like a little coin bag on their belt here on the left side of them. They have a dagger. They have a little short bow that they have tucked away. But other than that, yeah, you can't really see anything. I'd say again, they also do have a little like rucksack, a little satchel. as
Interesting.
well.
Cool. I'm just gonna keep my eye on him for a little bit.
Alright. As Uhtred is just knocked underneath.
Covered up in your clothes, just.
Just covered up in the cloak. You do notice him, like, as you know where he's been at. He's been fucking with people all night with the cloak.
How long has it been since we've been Thimbershad's lair?
How long has it been since you've been to Thumbershout's lair? I'd say it's probably, with all the traveling that you've been doing across town and everything, it's probably been a good 4 hours now. So if you guys wanted to
Yeah,
go down to
we'll pop our
Thumbershout's
heads
lair
in and
from
then go.
Cairngorm. Oh, you want to pop your heads into
Pop.
the tavern and then go all the way back down?
Might as well.
So at this point, I'd say you guys have been up for a good 12 hours.
It's been a fun day.
It's been a great day.
Mhm. And say anything else you two want to do? You want to just keep an eye on the Dwyer or the Darrow?
Mm-hmm.
You're just passing out underneath the bar. Zord's chilling, still sipping tea, just chatting amongst the other party members.
That's all I wanted to do.
Alrighty, so.
If he starts to leave, then let me know.
Hmm?
If he starts to leave, let me know.
So we're gonna skip over to you guys. Going down into Thumbershout's lair again, you see Garchakart's Undorn, along with 2 other Keepers of the Flame that are sitting there next to the entrance of the lair. Yeah, I'm sorry. I meant to let you know a little bit earlier, but Thumbershout's been in here for a minute now.
That's
So,
good. At least he settled down with after his breathing fire.
just give me 1 second. I'll let him know that you're here, and I'll come back and let you in. So yeah, he walks off. minutes go by, probably a good 5 minutes go by. You guys are sitting there twiddling your thumbs. And then he comes back. Alright, he's ready to see you now.
Alright.
Alright. And so you guys walk in. Denver Chad sitting on his pile of gold and gems and knickknacks and everything that has been given to him. Yes.
We have some questions. You said if we did that quest for you, that you would answer some questions that I had.
What is it?
So, do you just have one question?
Yeah, if you were literally in fire, some metal.
Speak up for yourself, tiny big one.
Can you understand?
If you're speaking in common, yeah, you can
I
understand.
can understand now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, we just got back from the Giants. I had to translate last time, so.
I can speak many languages.
Well, I was just curious if I was to come by a certain metal, if you would be kind enough to breathe fire upon it for me and imbue it with your strength and magic.
And now, what would be in this for me?
I just imagine, since I extended your reign for a foreseeable era of dragon life, you might be willing to do so.
Well, it will
I'm
also,
also open to jobs.
Is
Yeah.
that
it will definitely help us out with all the jobs as well.
Work is my trade.
you don't think that I can usurp this petty insects by myself?
I'm sure you're incapable, but then you would have no job, just like I'm looking for. If you were to overthrow your overlords,
But
which
then-
I'm sure you're capable of, clearly, you would wreck this whole thing you've got going here. And I'm sure you know this. It's a nice thing, you know, put it all on this shiny. Looks like it's working pretty good.
But if I take the city, then I have an entire city under my control.
It's not a bad idea. If I was you, I'm sure I would have thought about this as well.
So I have a mission that I have just thought about. If I gave you and your motley crew a chance at a conversation with the Deep King for your noble deeds of finding this dragon egg, do you think you can get rid of him for me?
It's not a question of if I'm capable of getting rid of it. The real question is, what are you willing to do about the army that ensues? I can't deal with thousands, but I can easily dismantle one.
I can
Honestly, that
talk.
made perfect fucking sense to me, and I'm really scared of how this is working so well.
The Darrow and the Dwegar are on the brink of a civil war already. If we let loose the information that this dragon egg was in Dwegar control, then that would only ensure a distraction and a means of keeping them off of our tail to complete our ends.
So you mean to start a riot while we attempt the coup?
It definitely isn't a bad idea.
We
Now, is
might
it-
want to talk to the group before we get too far into this. We might want to put a pin in that for right now.
If you want what you say you want, then this is what should be done. At the very least, start this civil war.
What? How would you have to do that?
Either release the information that we have gathered,
So the Darrow would be angry that they had a replacement for you?
the Darrow might not be angry about it.
Who would be? But strategy-wise, if the Darrow had a dragon of their own, it'd be more likely for them to rebel. I just think strategically wise, if they knew they would start launching an attack to try to gain that dragon knight, especially if they're not really well convinced either. But I do think we need to talk about it with everybody else. And then the
We
other.
don't give away the information that the egg is destroyed, obviously.
Yes.
But we make it seem like the egg is still under their control or something has happened to it. And this should incite enough violence.
Fair. We must convene with the rest of our group and let them know of your offer. Which I can say it's a pretty good offer. If it was me, I would accept.
Do not take long on contemplating this,
It will be fast.
for we do not have much time.
How much time do we have?
I mean, it's not long until they send people out to look for the dragon egg themselves, because they know that it's gone.
Have you ever heard of the Demogorgon?
I cannot say that I have.
And then by chance, do you have any dragon scales that have fallen off of you over time?
I do not.
If we do this, do you think you could throw in maybe one dragon scale is all I'm really needing?
For what purpose? You have dragon scales on your clothing already. What do you need another one for?
These ones are sentimental, if you would say.
You have dragon scales on your face. Just rip one off.
But they're not true dragon scales.
Fair enough. Make a persuasion check.
22.
22. If you do this for me, I might have something in it for you guys too. Be it dragon scales or something else.
Thank you. We'll definitely get on Aston and we'll, as soon as we come to a decision, we'll come back and let you know.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Now,
Thank you, thank you.
all right. You guys are gonna go back to the tavern as you guys make your way back up to the tavern. We cut back to Corona and Uhtred. Uhtred's now probably woken back up. And you're still pretty drunk, I'd say, but you're feeling pretty good. Like you got a good power nap in. Yeah, you got a good power nap in. You're ready to rally some more. Were you continuing to drink while he was sleeping? No.
No.
No. Okay, you just took a little water break, little
Keep an
dark
eye on the
Little
Darrow
dark lake
without,
water
like,
break.
Sitting there actively watching him, so it's not obvious I'm watching him.
Okay, so I'm making a deception check. As you're sitting there watching him, but not watching until watching.
It's 9.
9.
Special skill.
You think you're
Wait,
being
wait.
pretty subtle.
Wait, I get proficiency on charisma. So that's 12.
You
Yeah.
think you're being subtle with your little glances and nods, but you're pretty drunk still. Is your
Right next to him, just
You're not right next to him. You're still sitting in your seat, but like you're looking at him, and then you look back, and then you look at him, and then you look back. But he doesn't really seem to like notice you. He's sitting at the bar, back turned to you, just having his drinks. He hasn't moved or done anything, talked to anybody, just minding his own.
Okay.
And about 30 more minutes go by. He goes to pay his tab and goes to walk out.
I'm gonna wait for like 30 seconds after he walks in.
Okay. So he pays his tab, he walks out, and about 15 seconds go by after he walks out, and then Rudick and Zabek come walking through.
I yell, I'm gonna barf and run outside.
oh, fuck's going on here? Where the fuck is Uhtred?
He's
Uhtred's away.
bar there
Yeah.
somewhere.
I'm jealous.
And then I am going to, as stealthily as I can, kind of trail the Darrow for a minute.
Okay, so you exit the bar. First off, make a deception check.
Why?
Are
Oh, 'cause I gotta barf.
I was gonna say, do you actually have to barf, or
Do we need to make insight checks?
Yikes.
are you
It's a 7.
trying to?
Hey, I've paid all my stuff up as
Yeah.
I've gone. It's fine. I've paid up all my
12.
drinks as I've gone along.
Yeah.
12.
12? I mean, she looks pretty drunk, but like, I mean, she could be lying. You're not necessarily sure. She always has that devious little look in her eyes, so I mean, you kind of shrug it off. I mean, you're a little suspicious of her, but it is what it is. But yeah, so make a stealth check now as you go and try and trail the Darrow.
Straight roll.
Yeah, I'd say it's true.
Because stealth roll would be disadvantaged while drunk.
What's the matter?
It's a 19.
19?
Yep.
You trail this guy. He's going toward one of the large stone gates that goes down into the Lanigware's Furrow.
I want to. Are there like trees and stuff around us?
Hmm?
Is there anywhere for me to just grab them and pull them into the shadows?
Okay, I mean, yeah, you guys are walking to where there might be like an alleyway.
Okay.
If you would like to try and pull him into an alleyway.
First, I'm gonna try and sneak up behind him and use my dagger to just cut off the coin bag.
Stealthily?
Yeah.
Okay, so make a stealth check. Or make a sleight of hand check, I'm sorry.
Even better. It's 13.
13. Let's see what they roll here. So 11. So I'd say cut the coin bag off, or just the like coin bag on the side, or like the satchel.
Coin bag first.
The coin bag
I'm gonna
first.
do this one at a
Okay,
time.
so yeah, that was definitely an easier DC as well. So you cut the coin bag.
How much is in? I'll look later. And then kind of want to just cut the strap and hold on to it under where I cut it.
Okay, so make another stealth check first, really quick.
Stealth or sleight of hand?
Stealth. Before you start to cut
Okay,
it.
well that's a dirty 20.
Okay, so you're stealthy as a cat. Nobody can hear Now make a sleight of hand check.
Ooh. It's a 12.
Wow, roll like garbage. 5. And so yeah, you cut that off and he's just walking.
I'm just gonna tie the bag around my waist under my cloak
Okay.
and put the coin bag in one of my pockets and haul ass back to the tavern.
Alright.
False alarm, guys. Good.
That was probably a good like 10 minutes. You guys sit down and get a drink if you want to drink. Are you getting like some Dark Lake Stout or are you
Mom didn't raise no bitch.
Simone didn't read this bitch. Yeah, y'all get some Dark Lake Stout. Uhtred, are you partaking in any festivities? He said, no, alright.
We'll get 3 apiece.
Alrighty. So 3 of the Dark Lake Stout, which is the house ale, would probably be about 3 silver each.
For each person.
Yeah. Yeah, so 6 silver total.
What was in the coin bag?
You pull out the coin bag, look in it, you see probably a good 15 gold and a small emerald, probably worth about 5, 10 gold. 10 gold at the most. Yeah.
Pretty. What's in the satchel?
Satchel.
As I'm
You
just
open
in my
it up.
own booth over here.
Yeah.
Like,
Are you trying to be deceptive about this? Like as you're pilfering through this stuff?
yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So make a deception check. As you're just trying to be
I'm keeping
nonchalant.
an eye on her.
So
18.
make a perception check. So what?
18.
18?
18.
So you notice exactly what she's doing. So yeah, it is what it is. Make an investigation check.
My dad.
We might not
Oh,
be talk about
natural.
inside of here.
That's 20. Alright, so in there, you see another chunk of metal that looks a lot like the one that you put into the obelisk. You see 1 health potion. You see a little Zerkwood doll that is just like indistinguishable features and everything. It's just a doll of some
Creepy.
sort. Yeah. And that's all you really see.
Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Got me some
It's
stuff.
the doll's like literally probably the size of both of your hands. About. It's a small one. Yeah, that's all you find in here. As you guys.
I'll cast Thaumaturgy and say, just don't get caught. Just don't get caught.
Are you
I'm using
booming?
Thaumaturgy. I'm using Thaumaturgy and whispering this, so it's not very.
Okay, so
Wow.
you're whispering it from far away. You have distance.
What magic.
Okay. Thermaturgy still.
But to back over here, we kind of have something to talk about. The Bishop gave us another offer.
Coming. No, walk over there.
Uhtred, we have a possible quest we need to talk about. I call Zork over as well.
Zord walks his way over. Hey guys, how was your adventure? I'm sorry I cut out a little early. I didn't feel like I would be much help. You know,
You
guys
might have
were-
been helped this time, but we have a possible quest. It might not be best to talk about it in the tavern.
We talked about this place totally
It might need to be more private. It's a little. You didn't notice it, I did. Yeah, sorry.
It's wrapped around my waist because it was a satchel.
But it's one that we might need to discuss in private, and we probably don't want people to overhear us if we don't need to.
Alright. point, where do you think we should go? Because I don't think that the inn is any better. And people listening to us
Do
there.
we want to head? Fuck. I don't really want to go outside again.
How long have we been up?
12 hours.
I'd say at this point you guys have been up for probably a good 14, 15 hours now.
I don't know that I'm up for any like big travel. Yeah.
It's not much traveling.
Okay.
But I want to lower my voice if we're going to do it here. That way, so people can't hear us.
Okay.
Um,
Cast some thaumaturgy again, I'm assuming?
no, we're all at the same table this time.
Okay, so yeah, you guys are just all at the same table.
So, Thimbleshroud has given us a quest that will be very beneficial to us. He said he would give us more from his hoard, as well as we can help. Rudik thinks he could be a powerful ally. I don't disagree, but he is a little fat, so
He's old. He's just old.
he's
a
fat.
mighty
He's
dragon.
a fat
He
fucking
is a
dragon.
mighty fucking dragon.
If
You
there was
eat.
Zartos the dragon, he would be obese. I'm surprised
He can
that boy's
breathe
arteries. I'm surprised his arteries aren't out, alright?
That's
Well,
not a lot of money.
Man, he eats
We-
well. What's wrong with that?
Anyway, back to the main point. He wants us to start a civil war and
Ooh.
overthrow the king.
Oh.
So this is. Do I notice anybody trying to listen into our conversation?
A good perception check.
It's not the first time we've overthrown a hierarchy.
16.
Imagine. Having like a fortress tomorrow.
I want to do this before I say we to overthrow the king.
You don't see anybody
But so it could be very beneficial to us. But at the same time, if we do fail this, we will probably become enemies of state. So it's a very huge gambit.
How does
There's
it
plenty of
make sense
tunnels
to
around
start
here.
civil
We're
war?
already enemies.
What are we supposed to do?
He wants us to let people know about the dragon egg being missing and not tell them that it's already been recovered.
We simply have to kill one man.
We are fugitives.
He was.
Exactly.
We
He
are
was.
fugitives.
He
If
was
we
trying
get
to
caught,
tell you to.
we're already
say that
enemies
you
of
know
this
that
state.
the
Not
Darrow
will we
have
come. We
the
already are.
Exactly.
We don't need to know. Hey,
Nothing changes.
except that there's like
Well,
so
do you
much
have an
more
opinion
risk.
before these
For,
two start
for a
going
little
over
bit of
those?
the horde, maybe.
I don't.
He promised me dragon scales.
I
and I
honestly
haven't gotten dragon
don't
scales.
think a civil war would be
Certainly
in
didn't.
our favor, personally. But I mean, I'm here to follow you guys. It's what I was sent to do. So if you guys think a civil war is what would be best for our story and where we're going, then that could be what it is. I mean, I could go try and pray to my God later tonight and see if maybe she could give me some answers, but I'm
Definitely
not
going
sure.
to decide tomorrow and let Zord be able to do that.
What else do you guys get in exchange for this? Because I don't believe that you would do it for some of the horde.
I already said he's going to give us more part of this gold that he has. And he did say dragon scales or other things from his gold if he can.
There's nothing else you guys are getting out of this?
Potentially willing to breathe fire on metal for me.
Yes, we did learn about a metal,
But I don't have to.
but if we get enough, we might be able to coat a lot of our weapons with it. And it would
be.
And he will imbue his fire into the metal. So that's what we would be getting out of it along with this gold.
We can coat our weapons. Fire.
I guess I
But-
could show up as a Darrow, as like an enemy spy, to
I mean,
the
we
Dwergar?
he's already told us how to start it. If we need to, we just have to spread the rumor that the Darrow have the Dragonite.
But wouldn't it be best if we didn't do it as ourselves? So as to not gain recognition. See, I can protect it with someone else.
I can just them to be away from me, around the corner.
We should also probably go back and talk to him. Maybe negotiate a little more. And also,
I don't think he's very keen on negotiating.
I don't think so either, but he does want me to kill the kid.
Yes, he does want the king dead. He
He
wants
wants you to be the one to kill the king.
He wants to gain control of Grapplestock.
Any of us.
I feel like this needs to be a sober decision.
We can definitely talk about it in the morning, get a time result to pray to his god. Uhtred, what do you think? You've been quiet.
Whatever y'all want to do. I hit her.
Alright, we'll talk about it in the morning when Uhtred doesn't have a hangover. He looks like he was busy tonight doing whatever you guys were doing. I have no clue, but whatever it is seems to...
Antics.
Antics?
And shenanigans.
Damn it, not shenanigans.
And the shenanigans.
Alright. We go back to the inn, sleep, and then talk about it in the morning.
You guys go to the inn, get you a decent meal, some protein, some spuds
How much is it in total?
for the meal and the bedding for everybody, including the NPCs.
Did you buy up a week?
Yeah, I did buy it for a week. It's still from
But
that
not
week.
for meals. But not for meals.
Per
You
week.
just not for meals.
Yeah, not for
Yeah.
meals. For a meal for everybody, it would probably be let's see, 9 silver. Because there's 9 party members, correct?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, 9 silver.
Minus
8.
Say
That's 5 seraph stool and up.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, 8 silver. I'm sorry.
You said who?
Seraph stool and up, and then the 5 of us.
4. Still 8.
Oh.
Yeah.
Still
as well. Can't forget about Tor.
Well,
Who
he
is-
eats everything as it comes. So.
I mean, yeah, but he hasn't really ate much today.
He's been acting really good today. He's been, honestly, make a perception check.
We're gonna look over and he's just a half of a person in his mouth. Hmm?
Can I just
Nat
use my
20.
passive?
Mm-hmm.
Can I just use my passive perception?
Sure. Anybody else make a perception check to try and see Tor?
Tort's hammered too. That shit would be fucking hilarious.
13. He doesn't appear to be in the bar.
Do I know where he's at? Have I seen him at all today?
You haven't. I mean, you've seen him in the bar earlier today, but at the moment he's
The
not.
fuck
He's
is
not in the
Tor?
bar.
What do you mean? He's not in the bar.
You guys were supposed to watch him.
Where's the fucking death frog?
No.
We lost a fucking
I
death
wasn't
toll.
watching.
It's implied.
I was supposed to be watching.
Don't put that on me.
What about Zort?
We're doing good.
Has
I
Zort
wanna start
seen
looking
Tort?
for him.
Because Zort is totally.
Where's the
separate.
turtle? Where's the other reptiles? Amphibian. They're both amphibians,
He
actually.
rolled a nat 20. Zor rolled a natural 20 on his history to try and remember. He definitely saw Tord before you guys popped your head in the last time, before you went back to Thundershout to talk about the deal.
And then
That's funny though.
And he got caught in a conversation with Sarah and Stool,
Fucking Sarah.
and he looked around.
you weren't paying attention either.
And he barely glimpsed toward leaving the bar, I'd say. I'd say he barely glimpsed it.
Does he know how long it's been?
It's probably been about, I'd say, an hour, maybe, since I saw him leave. I didn't want to chase him down because I was watching these two so they didn't start any ruckuses.
That's
But
fair-
I
that's
didn't
fair
see
enough.
this one run off and take the fucking coin purse and whatnot, so I guess
Can
I
I,
didn't do
can I look for
I guess I
Tor?
didn't do it. He
Let's
was,
go look for
he was
Tord.
whispering. He was whispering.
Oh, he's right here in my pocket.
I don't think he's that smart.
Tord.
Pull out what?
And then I pulled Tord out of my
Yeah, so you guys are leaving the bar to go look for Tord?
Yo.
Alright, so you guys rush out of the bar.
Tor, where the fuck are
I'm
you?
going to turn into a dog.
Okay.
Try to sniff him out.
Okay, so make a perception check with advantage.
I'm gonna try to see if I can see you.
And also take off a wild shape charge as well.
I'm gonna try to see if I can see him while he's sniffing around. 21.
He is watching.
Oh no! Oh, well packed.
Well packed.
Did Joe
No.
Did you text him?
Yes, I did.
A 17.
17. You sniff the air, and
And I know what he smells like.
you do know what he smells like. You've been around him for as long as he's been alive, so you know exactly what he smells like.
I've been there every day of his
Yeah,
life.
every day of his life. So you sniff, and you sniff again, and it looks like, according to your senses, he's going toward the Blade Bazaar.
I just give out 2 loud barks and start running that way.
Alright, I'm following Uhtred.
I do,
You guys do not see him with your perception checks.
I'm trusting Uhtred. I'm following Uhtred.
I'm gonna follow too.
I'm gonna keep my eye on Uhtred as we. Where are you running?
I'm
catch up
running.
to him? Yeah. As
I'm
we're
following
running.
the scent.
actually, never mind. Because I'm supposed to. I was gonna do decent so I can know everything that he knows, but it renders me deaf and blind.
And you'd have to spend 10 minutes as a ritual.
Yeah,
Become ritual.
all sorts of shit.
And also, he's not a beast. Sorry.
There is in that form.
See Abomination?
Oh, you're talking about Uhtred?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were talking about Tord.
No, I was like, I was gonna touch Uhtred real quick, so if he gets ahead of us, I'm like,
Yeah.
with him. But apparently, I'm be like. Oh my God.
That would be a great sight to see. I would love to.
You said what? How much do I weigh? What do you want to hold me?
I might be able to just piggyback you while you do it.
Like 170. Yep, 5'4", 170.
I forgot what the calculation is for how much we've been lift.
It's a no. Just chilling there. So yeah, I'd say you guys rush down toward the Blade Bazaar. Takes you probably a good 10 minutes as you're sprinting just to get to the edge of it. As you get towards the center square, as you get towards the center square, make a perception check.
But 9.
7.
Is he using his nose?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so you get advantage.
Like, I'm probably be able to carry him.
2.
6.
Lucky. What about his work?
Yeah. Is it too late for me to use a lucky?
No.
No.
I'm gonna assume
No,
so. As
the
long as he
outcome
hasn't
has not
said-
technically been determined yet.
He hasn't said the outcome.
Rolled a 7 for Sword.
I would
Let's see if Sareth can see anything. Rolled an 8 for Sareth. Let's see if can
What's
see
that?
anything. A 5 for
19.
Stool.
Oh. Plus your
A 7 for Stool.
perception. Oh, schmeck, that's 22.
I got 22.
You catch a glimpse of his hind legs
Sprint.
going
We're following.
into a shop on the left.
Actually, I'm very
You
curious to
sprint.
see what he's gonna do.
Right. Like, I don't
Is
want
this
to
man going out
start
going
eating
shopping?
people, but did he steal someone's money?
You
Can we-
sprint.
Yeah, I just
Can we
I don't
just keep an
really-
eye
I
on
don't-
him?
Yeah, I
Like,
don't want to
more
sprint at him
passively,
and
like
alert
kind of
him.
like watch him.
Yeah,
Let's
I just
definitely
kinda
keep
wanna
our eye on
see
him,
what
see
he's
what he's
doing.
doing.
Well, you guys don't see him. It was only
We're following Uhtred.
Uhtred that saw him. So Uhtred's running, and as you're running, Uhtred, now you're starting to get the smell of something really savory and really delicious.
I
And
got hungry.
you run, turn to the left where Tord was, and it's just this giant barbecue of a whole bunch of different meats, fish, porks, beefs of all sorts, and Tord is in there just munching away. Just munching away.
Yes.
It's some of the raw beef, it's some of the beef that's still on the little grill that they have going on.
Is there people in there watching?
Oh yeah,
this?
there's definitely there's 3 people plus 2 vendors there that were tending the grills and giving out the beef to the people, and they're getting pissed off. They're like, what the fuck is this thing doing? Hey, somebody get this fucking thing!
I pop out of my dog form and flick him with platinum and say, "Does this cover it?"
A platinum? Did they take the platinum? Yeah, this will definitely fucking cover it, but still, I need to fucking out of here so I can continue
I'll
working.
get him out. Get him out.
And now you see there
And then
are 2 deep gnomish folk that are tending this meat.
Have we caught up yet?
Hmm?
Have we caught up to them?
You guys have all caught up to them, yeah.
And I buy an
Let's
extra
go.
piece of meat to lure Tord out.
Make
Come on,
an
Tord.
animal handling check.
Tord, come
With-
on, follow the meat.
I'd say with advantage because you have the meat.
16.
Plus your animal handling.
19.
I'd say with that, yeah, dude, he follows with the strip of meat in tow.
Can you guys keep your eye on him next time?
I could try.
Take him with you next time.
So make sure you take away 1 platinum and
We'll take you
1.
next
We
time.
should have taken the death for on a dangerous mission.
Take away 1 platinum and 1 gold for the extra meat that you bought.
Tyrion, I need my arms. I need them both.
So I need to write. And yeah, now you guys find yourself in the center of the Blade Bazaar with a crowd staring at you. Essentially, as you guys are walking away from this
Nothing to
meat
see
market.
Here, nothing to see here.
Sorry, he got loose. We'll keep a better eye on him. We're sorry. His former handler passed away. He's kind of thrown a little fit still.
They just all give you side eyes and looks and just disgruntled, dissatisfied.
Man's gotta eat.
little-
Fuck y'all.
Hey, just be glad he went after the food and not you guys. He
Yeah.
tends to do that at
The
times.
people in this fucking town, I gotta fucking tell you.
We turn back on stock into Florida. Dead frog goes around rampaging, eating vendors' food. I'm gonna keep my eyes out for a newspaper tomorrow, see if we can see him in the headlines.
But after you wrangle toward, what would you guys like to do?
Back to the tavern.
The tavern or the inn?
Oh, inn. We were at the inn, weren't we?
You were at the tavern.
I think we go back to the
Oh,
inn.
Catch some Z's.
Yeah, Kia catching Z's.
Have Zolt pray to his god, see what she thinks.
Okay, so you guys go back down to the Goldborn's Inn for a meal
Listen,
and a night's rest. Each one of you has your own little individual cubby / room. It's more of like a cubby, basically.
Can I pull up the book and Arcana check it to see if I can possibly get an idea of how to open it without the spell magic?
Yeah.
Make an Arcana check.
I'm gonna put
See
my,
if the weave will guide me.
dagger of darkness under my pillow.
You're gonna put it under your pillow?
Never mind.
What was it? Natural. Yeah, the weave is very, very confusing, and it contains a whole bunch of different possibilities, and
It doesn't know
you
anything though.
cannot glean anything out of it at the moment.
It's fucking book. Swear to God.
It's definitely an odd case to crack. Is there anything anybody else would like to do before they head to bed and get some shut eye? And I actually learned a very fun point. Nobody in D&D sleeps in armor. And so
I don't wear armor.
your armor class, while not wearing any armor, I believe is 10 plus your dex. Yeah, so 10 plus your dexterity
I did learn that if
is
you...
what your armor class would be without any armor.
Sword's good.
So yeah, so Zord is fine. I'm just letting you know,
Yeah, I know.
letting everybody here know because of what happened the last long rest, or 2 long rests ago with Uhtred.
I did learn though that if you're not wearing armor, you can add your full dexterity modifier to it. But if you have like medium armor, I think it only goes up by 1 or 2.
While we're doing our watch though, do we have our armor on?
Yes. Well, you guys are doing your watches. You guys have your armor.
Are you pulling watch?
Huh?
Are you pulling watch?
Options.
Yeah, I would say, and each of you guys are in your own individual rooms for this long rest, just in the Goldborn's lair.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you want to stay up, you can stay up and do whatever you want to do. As yeah,
Before I rest, I want to go up to the innkeeper and I want to ask if they have a map of the area for where all the major towns are.
a map of the area, like of Underdark. You go up to the girl, the main gal at the desk. They're turning in, looking like they're about to like close up and get ready to go to sleep themselves for the night. She looks at you.
Well, there isn't really any maps that I could give you now, but if you really want to know about where to go and how to get there in the Underdark, talk to, give me a second.
I've been trying to do that for a long time. But I keep forgetting.
Talk to, Ilsa Henstock.
YLSA Henstack. HENSTAK.
She's a female twig of the Merchant Council, and she does little supply patrols all throughout the fucking Underdark all the time. So if there's anybody who knows where to get where or how to get where, it's gonna be her.
You said she was what?
She was a Dwagar merchant of the Merchant Council.
Maybe a good idea to grab one of those.
But yeah, she'll have any information you need to know about that.
Thank you.
All right. And you guys lay down on those hard, rocky beds, uncomfortable as fuck, and get a rest. Zebek. It is completely dark, completely void. And you hear, you're not entirely sure where it's coming from. It seems like it's bouncing off of everywhere. You think you are worthy to be him?
To be who?
Yeah.
Metherond was a great soul. He knew me. He was the one that changed me, that changed my whole perspective about you guys and what you are. I may have given you a blessing, but that does not mean you are worthy of his status. Not yet.
What if I prove that I could be worthy?
You have a long, long way to go.
Yeah,
Fucking sat down. I bet he fucking texted. But
Who is it?
Joe, we're getting something for somebody. But you have a long, long way to go.
I'm definitely
And a lot on your plate to do. There is a major unbalance in the Underdark. You've heard it from many people, and I know you've seen it.
The DivineRogue.
The Demogorgon and many others. You need to, you must fix this unbalance. Prevent everything that might happen from happening. And then you may be considered like he was.
It shall be done.
And you wake up. All of you guys get your long rest. All your health back, all your spell slots, wild shapes, and everything like that.
I got food for all of us.
And we are going to take a small break. We will be back in just a moment. And welcome back. We are coming back, waking up from a long rest. You guys are somewhat well rested. It wasn't the best sleep you ever had in your life, but you know, you're getting used to it. Being down here in the Underdark.
Still better than sleeping on the floor.
And as you guys gather in the little mess hall and eat a little meal before you start your festivities for the day.
So, I had a dream last night.
Oh.
During my trance. I got told that I need to eradicate the evil that is unbalancing the underdog.
By who? Yourself.
From a voice that I recognize and a voice that I trust.
I got some of them too.
So you understand the answer.
Alright, good enough, fair enough.
But one of these evils is the Demogorgon. Now I'm going to guess that one of the evils is probably Orcus. Because if he's powerful enough to go into your dreams, he might be one of those unbalancing ones. He already said you wanted to hunt him down, so it gives us a reason to hunt down that Demogorgon too. Kind of want a rematch after Shriek it off,
I gotta say though,
but on all terms.
we need like, I don't know how to fight demons yet.
Maybe the Paladin can teach you. I feel like
I
that's
don't
his
think any
specialty.
of us can fight demons yet.
Probably not that strong of demons, but maybe smaller ones you might be able to
Go
take out.
further from the dark lake before we get closer to the dark
It's scary.
Might not be a bad idea, and if we do that civil war, it might create a stronghold here that if we stay close with Thundershout, it's a good guard post. Dragon's mighty powerful.
lake. So, do you remember that theory about the obelisk being like a warding stone of sorts that was in need of being repaired? Like if it had all of the pieces back, it would be more powerful, and like it would be properly repairing from the evil in the Underdark.
Where was that?
That was
Where
something
we
Hagar
fought
told us.
where we fought the fucking eyeball monster.
Yeah, like right there.
Mhm. Yeah. I have another piece of that again.
Well, I think it might need all the pieces, so if we hold on to that, it might hold off until the meantime.
You should hold on to it in the back.
I'll put it in the bag of holding.
I mean,
Just one piece.
does that seem like it was all that it was missing? Do you remember?
No, it had several chunks and like slashes out
But
of
if
it.
we have a piece, that means it can't be completed yet.
Where did we find out?
That's on you.
I might have stolen a satchel from a Darrow when you guys thought I was puking last night. I got his money too. It was really pretty green emeralds.
So I guess it was worth it.
Yeah.
So as long as she didn't get caught, I guess it doesn't really matter at this point.
Sounds like a successful night.
It was great fun.
Especially drunk. That's pretty handy. Might come in handy later on.
Thank you.
But so Orcus might be one of them. The Demogorgon might be another one. But if we befriend the Bush out, it's gonna be pretty well known that a dragon in the Underdark has been slain. That news will spread quickly, so it'll give us an idea of where they're at and what is a safe location. Especially if we're trying to fight these things, they're probably going to be hunting us eventually. But on the opposite hand, an army of Dwayga isn't bad either.
No?
If I do vote that a dragon might be the best one.
Especially because they disappear. I just don't trust them to not turn around and kill us.
That's true. But
So overall, what do you propose we do?
I think it might not be a bad idea to sell the symbol. Just because then the shadow would be a very helpful ally if we get him.
As
Yeah,
long as
you're
it
right.
can't be tied to us, and we don't become enemies of.
As long as we can pull that off.
So who's changing and how?
Say your disguise.
So what do we want the plan to be? She just gonna run around down there? Disguised as a Darrow?
We know anything important, Darrow? Is that right?
We know Droki, that's about it, but we killed him. So if someone found the body, then it's not going to do us much use. But if nobody found the body, then we could. But if she passes
Droki's
off as a...
sister.
Could do that.
Instead of trying to pass as Strokey, who people could already know is dead because it's been days now. I could beat his sister
It
and be
doesn't
like,
seem
he
like
was
a lot of
involved in
people
some
like
dark
Droki,
shit.
so it means a lot of people
He
probably
stole an
won't
egg
know about his family.
from a
if he has
dragon.
any.
Do we know he has a sister?
That's the thing. A lot of people don't like him, so I don't think a lot of people know his family or anything like that.
Right.
He kind of seems like an outcast.
Or if they don't like him, they do know everything about the family.
Yeah, it could also be a thing too. So it's a gamble.
Do we know anything about Strokey's history?
Make a history check.
Like, is he from the Underdark, or did he just appear one day and start fucking shit up?
I'll make it work.
Got a 15.
Do you know that
It might be true. That's a lot.
from what you have heard, what you've seen, and what you've read, all that you know, it is Darrow are native to the Underdark.
I meant
You-
Grackle.
Hmm?
I meant, is he from Grackle stuff?
Oh. I mean, yeah, he's from Reckleside.
Okay. How many Darrow are there?
I was gonna say I got an idea.
There's at least a couple thousand.
Would they all know each other?
With that history check, probably not.
I do have an idea. We can tell them that we saw Darrow run down into the world's dead tunnels with a dragon egg, but we didn't pursue it any farther because there was a weird obelisk there. One, it sends the Darrow down there, and two, it'll probably piss the drows off enough. Or not the drow, but I mean, yeah, it'll piss off the Dwagon, and it'll send or piss off the Darrow, and it'll send the Dwagon down there. And it's already set up to be like as if a dragon egg was supposed to be there.
Seems wordy.
Because it has truth in it.
Yes, it does.
We just didn't tell them the full story. We're not hiding anything from them. We're the same, or not necessarily hiding anything. We're telling them exactly what we found down there.
You're using your disguise kit to be a Darrow. Alright, so you spend 8 hours disguising yourself to look as a female Darrow. Make a performance check. So just for shits and gigs.
It's a 21.
Oh yeah, it's a perfect rendition of a female Darrow. Black, cracked skin, super dry, almost white pale eyes, white, scraggly hair. You look like a perfect image of a Darrow.
Cool.
Do you remember where that water was when we were down there?
Like the whirlpool?
Yeah, we fought that little water weird thing.
I wouldn't be able to tell you how to get back there now.
Zolt, do you remember? Kind of remembered where we had to go to get out.
At the moment, it's kind of escaping me, and I'm sorry, but yeah, at the moment, I don't think I can think of how to get there or how we got out, even.
Well, do you have a way to remove it? That way you won't get caught by the Dwargar for when we do go down there? So you can kind of slip out?
I was gonna say, does anybody else want to do anything in that 8 hours that she's preparing herself?
I'll try to check the book to see if same thing as last night.
Okay.
That's a
10.
We came out by the docks, didn't we? We came up through the mesa somehow. But I don't know how we got
It
from.
wasn't through the mesa.
How did we? Okay.
It was through the alchemist den. The alchemist hideout. But you can't glean anything extra that you did before. Like, it's sort of coming together, but still not really. You're still pretty confused by it. Yeah, I'd say you definitely know how to get into the Worldstone tunnels without having to go down into the West Clef district and all that shit. Alright, so yeah, that 8 hours passes. She perfectly rents herself as a Darrow. So what are you guys doing? Where are you guys going?
I guess to the Black Lake District. Or, yeah,
To the Lake Bazaar? Because you guys were in the Dark Lake District at the moment.
Black Lake.
Yeah.
Yeah, wherever we see the most Darrow, or Dwargar.
Where do you see the most Dwargar? Okay.
Where should you be hiding down there first? If we're gonna send them, it might not be to chase you. It might be a little difficult if you're with us.
To chase me? Why are they chasing me?
Are you just gonna try to say that Roki took it down there?
Yeah. I mean, that was kind of the plan.
Yeah, but she was just trying to like
Spread the rumor.
help you out by disguising herself as a
Okay.
Darrow
Yeah, I just
to
don't want to be
to
seen.
like gain more edge in what she's trying to say.
I guess yeah, we head West Cliff District and tell the guards. Or actually, should we? Let's go to Denver Shout first.
Okay.
Can we? In the 8 hours, can us three go do that and just
Yeah.
say we accepted it?
Yeah, I'd say that already happened.
We have to tell Denver Shout that we accepted it.
Yeah, you went down to Thembershout's lair, accepted the deal, and went back up in the 8 hours that she was doing the makeup to disguise herself.
That way he knows we're doing this as well.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's done. You don't have to worry about him being up your ass or anything.
Yeah, I guess go to the West Cliff District and talk to the guards and all that.
Okay, so you guys go down to the West Cliff District. Most of you guys flash your badges, the ones that have them on and want to do the talking, and you guys get down into Latigware's Furrow. You guys get to the large stone gate that blocks the main part of Latigware's Furrow from the West Cliff District, and there are 4 Dwargar that you can see guarding the post there in Latigware's Furrow.
Is anybody else dressed as anything other than themselves?
No, everybody else is themselves. And nobody else put on any disguise or anything. You're the one that looks like a
Y'all
Darrow.
are
at the moment.
trying to get killed and caught. I swear. Okay.
I'm trying to do a dog.
You
You
turned
guys
into
walk
a
up to the gate.
So this.
Hey, so we said something really funny the other day, and I don't know if anybody should know about this, but you know that stupid guy Roki that's always coming around here and acting like an idiot and thinking he's better than everyone else and knocking them over in the market with the tentacles. You know that guy? You know him?
I mean, I've heard about it, Rocky, yeah. I've heard about it.
Did you see anything about him like taking an egg the other day into the crack in the wall? I think it was going out of the Rollstone tunnels. It's crazy.
Make a persuasion check.
No. No.
That's gonna be information worth money.
If you want to know it, you know that we've been going through here on a quest or a job that we had, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen you lot, but I haven't seen this one.
She's our informant.
Alright.
So there
I'm
might
an
be a chance
informant
for you
now.
guys to get a nice promotion if you can find this egg.
Make a
What do you
persuasion
mean?
check.
What do you mean, find this egg? Hold on a second. I heard from someone at the tavern that it got destroyed because Strokey took it in there for a sacrifice. You didn't let me get to the end of my story. I was telling you about the egg. I was wondering if you had seen it, but I was telling you the rest of the story.
Okay, so make a persuasion check with
19.
advantage. Say so either both of you make one or
Ooh, that's a persuasion is 19.
so both of you guys got a 19.
Holy shit, I only had 5 in my head. That's 21.
Oh, is that right? Droki took this egg, huh?
Yeah.
I heard it was supposed to be Thembershoud's heir, so to speak.
It was. It was.
It's pretty
So
crazy.
the thing is,
We did find.
I'm pretty sure that there's Darrow conspiring against the throne.
I mean, if what you're saying is true and they really did destroy this egg, then it's definitely might be looking into. It's definitely a shot against the throne, that's for sure.
I was gonna say we can tell you the last spot that we could have possibly known where it's at. Last location we saw him with the egg before it got destroyed. That is.
I mean,
true.
she said it was in the Willstone tunnels, so
It is. There's this,
in
like,
the-
supposedly this obelisk, just really crazy black metal, and they're just like taking chunks out of it. Here. This is a chunk. Wait, no, he's got
take it out of the bag of holding.
a chunk of this obelisk, and I'm not sure what it's for, but I'm pretty sure I heard a whole party of Darrow at the tavern, the Shattered Spire up there, talking shit about Dwergar, and how the Dwergar were after the dragon.
Is that fucking right?
That's right.
Well, if you really want to fucking stir some shit up about this and get some shit taken care of, then you need to talk to the higher ups up in the, up there, you know, up in the Dark Lake District and whatnot.
Up in the dark lake.
People in Upper Lake Hold will definitely like to hear about this.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, might be just a rumor,
I mean, I'll definitely.
but definitely have someone keep an eye out.
Oh yeah, I'll
And
keep
have
it
all
on.
of your buddies, have all of your buddies on watch for those freaking Darrow. I know, I'm one of them, but let me tell you, nobody hates a Darrow like I hated Darrow, okay?
I'll keep an eye out for you, but I'll definitely, I'll keep an eye out and I'll let other people know down here. So yeah, maybe you guys, are you walking away or are you walking through like into the West Cliff District?
No, alright, now we're gonna go tell the people up at the Dark Lake Hold,
Or the Overlay Cold?
the Over Lake Hold.
Alright.
To let them know.
So you guys walk up to the Overlake Hold, and as you look back at them,
you see the guy that you just talked to start to murmur to the other DivineRogue.
Immediately spreading this shit.
So you guys go back up into the Dark Lake District.
Nobody knows how to
Cross.
gossip like a girl knows how to gossip.
Mhm.
Guys. Okay.
I'm just here to add a little help and persuasion.
You go across to the Dark Lake docks, then split right to this building to the far east of the Dark Lake docks, which you've never been to. It's the Overlake Hold. You know it because the hatch that you guys escaped the Whirlstone tunnels from is basically right underneath the Overlake Hold.
Okay, so should we really go in here? I know I said that
It
to get us
is-
away from him, but should we really go in here?
It is, from what you've heard, a somewhat prison or hold, if you would, for people who break the law
Flying on both sides.
in the Dark Lake District.
What?
Flying on both sides. All sorts of investigating. Darrows are gonna get pissy because they're in their homes.
Mhm.
Send them all in.
What I'd say at this point, you guys have been up for probably a good 10, 11 hours. Just because of the travel, back down and up and everything.
You having to take 8 hours to transfer?
Yeah. So, you guys are going into the dark over Lake Hold?
Might as well. Spread the rumor
The
as much
wizard
as we can.
says so, that's where we go.
As you
What
guys
wizard?
near the entrance, you see 4 heavily armored Dwergar guards sitting at the entrance. What's your business here?
So we heard an interesting story from this Darrow.
Slightly flashing our badges while he's talking.
If you want to let them know the story.
I think you heard it last time.
Pretty much the Darrow told us that she saw Droki with this egg. And she also heard that this dragon egg has been smashed by the Darrow. While we were down there, we also saw an obelisk.
In the World Street Tunnels.
Yes, in the Whirlstone
Whirlstone Tunnels.
in the crack down there in the West Cleft District. As you can see, you know, we work with Imbish out, and we would hate to see this egg go to waste, or not go to waste, but be taken from you guys. I don't really know what it's mainly for, but it
Basically,
seems
what's
important
going
to you
on
guys.
is the Darrow are trying to start shit with everybody. Okay? Okay?
So
They're trying to come after the Dwergar. They're trying to come after the dragon. They already smashed the dragon egg. They've got this crazy power concept going on.
It sounds like they're trying to rebel.
Either each of you make a persuasion check, or one of you make it with advantage.
I'm gonna say, I got a +7 on mine.
Sheesh. Roll with advantage.
Nat 20 on both of them.
Jesus Christ, take a picture of that. Oh man.
That's got some cheater dice, don't
As two of them
Say.
immediately
You'll like to see it.
two of them immediately walk in to the building itself, and you see a very heavily armored Dwergar woman step out. Is what you say fucking true?
To all knowledge, yes.
Make another persuasion check for her.
Dirty 20. I rolled 2 13s.
Well,
Allow me
This
to
is
introduce
just what we
myself.
heard a group of Darrow saying in the tavern.
At least about the smash.
They were planning. Yes, please.
Allow me
Thank you.
to introduce myself. My name is Erede Black Skull, keeper of the Overlake Hold. And if what you're saying is true, then I'm gonna take most of my fucking men down to these Willstone tunnels, and we're gonna fucking investigate and see where these dragon egg remains could be. If we find them, and you prove to be fucking right, then we got a real problem with the Darrow. If it proves to be wrong, then we got a real problem with you. So you better be fucking telling the truth. And her and like the four Dwergar that were in the entrance start walking down to go to the Overlake or Lattingworth Furrow.
You said what was her name again?
Erede Black Skull. E-R-D-E Black Skull. Yeah.
Alright, so should we head back to Thimberchild and tell him that shit better be there?
Yeah, I was gonna say we might want to head back to Thumbershop and see if we can collect the paper pieces and plant it.
Then we can have somebody run ahead and
Plant the evidence.
help do that shit.
Do you want to?
Yep.
Go ahead and make a dexterity check as you're trying to fucking zoom across all of Gracklestock.
I'll go with him.
Can you keep up with him?
I got 40 feet.
He gets outspeeded anyway. I think
Well,
he's
yeah.
within 60 feet of me. Gets
I'd say in this instance,
I was
he
gonna say,
wouldn't,
for
because
both dashing,
it's
we have the
not,
same movement speed.
it's not traveling at the moment, and you're just trying to channel this yourself to try and contribute
What's your dex?
to this coup.
Is it a +2?
Yep.
Yeah, we have the same modifier of dex and the same movement speed.
You guys, well, he's using the path of the Elk, that's what I'm saying, so he's doubling his movement speed.
I'm gonna say if I dash the whole time.
But if he also dashed while he was doubling his movement speed, that's what I'm saying.
What was
It was a dexterity check, yes.
7.
7?
Yeah.
You make a real sloppy mess of it. You don't even try and talk to Thembershout or anything. You run into the lair, grab whatever the fuck eggshells you can, sprint the fuck out, sprint down, don't even talk to any of the guards. The gate is just barely cracked open. You slip through there. You're sprinting like a fucking madman. You trip and fall. You don't care. You have a little bit of the eggshell left. You're running. And by the time you get to the entrance of the Whirlstone tunnels, you have that little bit of eggshell left, and yeah, you're at the entrance, and there's none of the guards around there. So you want to keep on sprinting and trying to get to the obelisk?
So I've still got a little left, and and I'm at the entrance of the Whirlstone tunnels.
Yeah.
And I don't see any guards
You
there.
don't see any guards?
Yeah, haul ass in there.
All right, let me open this up real quick.
Hopefully I can.
I'm gonna follow him even if I'm a
Just
little
toss that shit
behind.
in there, so because they're walking in.
I'm still gonna try to follow him and try to keep up with him.
Yeah.
Let's say, are you trying to make it all the way to the obelisk, or are you just trying to drop it at the entrance?
Not at the entrance, but yeah, I don't think I'm trying to make it all the way.
Okay, so you go into the entrance, and you know the left way, you'd have to eat a little mushroom to go down that little crack. The right way is where you fought Bupido in his lair, and the straight way is that little lake.
I don't want to drop it in Bupido's lair.
You want to drop it in Bupido's
Yep.
lair?
All of
Okay.
that sacrificial wicked bullshit.
Alright, so yeah, you run over into Bupido's lair, and you throw the eggshell inside of the little viscera there. You run out, and as soon as you
Can I grab the
run, you grabbing the shoes?
Yeah.
Tricky shoes.
Make
I'm like,
an intelligence check.
quick.
Oh boy.
Would you do it?
I believe
20.
Nat
Follow
20.
me.
Nat 20. Oh my god. You rolled a 0.
Yeah, pretty yeah.
Now it's just to fuck with you. You grab the shoes.
I heard Karan talk about him before.
Yeah, you heard Karan
I was
talk
like,
about him.
I even stopped. I passed him for a second. I was like,
You run back into the room
Runs
where that small crack is, and Drogi's body just sitting there now. The viscid blob has been crusted away.
"Alright."
And yeah, you take those boots.
I got the ugly ass head.
You grab the ugly ass tentacle hat as well. Alright, so you grab the ugly ass tentacle hat as well. You're trying to run back out the main entrance, or are you trying to go around to where the Dark Lake docks are to try and not get caught? Okay, so you're running, you go back into Bupido's lair, you go straight, you don't see the fungi people there where they were before, you go straight again, and you're at a tunnel, left or right.
Oh, so, I'm gonna go back out the front really fast.
Huh?
I'm gonna go back out the front really fast.
Oh shit.
I don't know. I mean, what? This is a game of luck too.
Can I start making my way?
And you're like bolted, bro. This is like split second
Okay,
decisions.
you're right.
Right? Alright, so you're going right. You go around and you hit a spot where you can go straight or you can go right. Do you go straight or do you go right?
5, 4, straight.
Straight? Alright, you go straight and you hit that mesa where the phasers was swirling up and where you were hearing the voices all around the
Go
city and everything.
Up.
Go
And you can't go up, but there is a small crack across the way. So you can either take one of the small mushrooms that there is actually one that is sitting right in front of the little crack, or you can go back and go the other way.
And that's all I see is a little crack.
That's all you see is the little crack and then the mesa.
Alright, great. Yeah, I'm gonna take one of my small mushrooms
Okay?
and go in there for a second.
Alright, so you go in there and you're still bolting. So
Yeah.
you're running
Oh shit.
and
Oh.
you reach the end of the crack and it's a tunnel right or left.
Right.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you go right and you see
It's lost.
the path straight is a gate and then there's a path left.
Does any of this look familiar to him?
Make a history check.
You've been so garbage. Oh
Like I
shit,
said,
that rolled.
don't-
That rolled.
Oh, that's actually not bad.
Oh, 13.
13. The gate is vaguely familiar. You definitely feel like you have been here before. You just don't exactly remember where it leads.
Am I still yellow?
You are still little, although I'd say at this very moment you start to feel the tingle of you about to become big again. Or
Remember-
regular size
I
again.
think so.
I want you to try to remember.
He said that's how we
What
got
did I
out
do
last
to the
time.
gate? If this
So
is the
that's
gate that I'm thinking
how you
about,
said we
what
got
did
out
I do
last
to
time
the
with
gate
alchemist lab.
when we first saw it?
Well, you have a stone and she has a stone.
I have a
He
stone.
has the stone.
You still can
So do you go
I
straight
have
through the
one
gate or
chance,
do you
one
go
right
down the
Straight.
left tunnel?
Straight.
Straight. Alright, you go straight. And you reach another fork, right or left.
Right.
You go right, and at this moment you turn to your regular size again, and you see the massive fungal pit, and the little, what you would assume would be like a fertilizer barrel with a hose on the side of it. And this definitely looks familiar. This is definitely the area that you fought the Gray Alchemist and his little underlings in.
Yeah. Do I see the alchemist's lair? I remember grabbing the potion from last time.
The alchemist lair is not in this area that you're currently in.
But what did you said I reached another fort?
No, the area that you're currently in is the fungal pit that is next to the alchemist lair.
And all I see is the fungal pit.
And all you see is the fungal pit at the moment.
Look at your notes.
So you could go back to the fork that you were previously at if you wanted to.
You can always swim around. Back to the gate that seemed familiar.
He wouldn't even go all the way back that far.
That's new.
Come on, Farfanger.
Is this a dead ender though?
No, you're in a giant fungal pit.
Yeah, but where's it going?
There's a fungal pit, and then at the end of the fungal pit there is a small crack in the wall again. Or you could go back to where you know the Grey Alchemist lair is, and where you grab that potion.
Yeah, I want to do that.
Okay.
I didn't know. Okay, yeah. I didn't know you did.
So you go there, and you see the lower area with the 2 bunk beds and the door that's sitting there. You go through the door, see the ladder.
Yes.
You climb up the fucking ladder. Are you trying to be stealthy about opening up through the fucking?
Yeah, I feel like I've pretty much made it at this point, you know, but I do need to be careful now.
Yeah.
So
So are you opening the hatch stealthily?
I'm gonna open that stuff.
Make a stealth check.
What's it have to do with you?
Fine.
Just a
You see 2 Dwergar at the docks. Look at you. What the fuck is this guy doing, huh? Ah, what the fuck did you just come from?
I don't know, I did some crazy drugs last night.
drugs
I-
and cars.
I saw this thing and I got scared and I came back.
Make a deception check.
Oh my gosh, she almost got that 20.
What's 13.
Well, aren't you a fucking nut? And they just continue doing their jobs. They don't really give a fuck.
Good. And then I just start casually heading towards the group.
No.
I'm gonna assume that Rudy probably went
And
to
say,
the
well,
dog
what do you
way.
guys- did you guys
But
wanna do-
Not entirely sure.
Did you guys want to do anything while he was doing? Because that probably took a good, even with your speed, that probably took a good hour and a half.
I'm gonna
So were you
say-
trying to follow him? You said?
No.
No?
I'll be.
Definitely
gonna
want to
say-
leave the hole.
Yeah, I want to head back to the docks and just kind of be around there.
Okay, so you guys were around the docks whenever you guys heard the, just the whole entire hatch snaps in half. You see a half-orc figure burst through it.
Well, he's not stealthy now. He's.
No, but he sure is fast.
I'll give him that one.
The job is done. I put it on all Rubio's fucking whatever you want to call that shit.
It's not that spot to put it. Give you props
Asshole.
for being slow, but you know what to do.
As far as I know. Well, actually, a couple guards saw him in the lake. But
Yeah, we saw. You're not very stealthy, are you?
No. No. But I am fast.
That one's definitely not wrong on that one.
Should we go back to Thundershout or should we get the hell out of Dodge?
We should probably tell Thundershed that we took some pieces of the egg.
Well, I think he knows.
I'm sure he does, but at the same time, we should probably let him in on the plan.
Alright, now let's go see Thundershout.
Alright, so you guys, I'd say you guys have been up for a good 12 hours at this point, going on 13, as you guys make your way down to Thembershout's lair. He's sitting there, he's already done his job for the day. He's just chilling. So you guys all walk in. So I see one of you was very ambitious.
Sorry about that, but it's a part of our plan. We're here to tell you now. So, we planted evidence on the Darrow with portions of the egg. Therefore, it clears you of smashing the egg. You can thank your little friend over here, Karan, for that one.
That is very good.
As well as we planted it on them in the Lookstone tunnels to spark the rebellion, as well as spread rumors that the Darrow took it and smashed the egg. We also told Duega, and they're on their way down there right now, and more than likely going to start the rebellion since it's going to be proven true with the evidence planted.
Once this comes to fruition, you shall have your reward. I appreciate the work you have already done. You have made very quick work of this. Alright,
Trish is eating while you're talking.
get the fuck out. You won't? I mean...
Tomorrow I have to go check on something. For something that I might need later on. Just to let you guys know, I will be headed there to the shops if any of you guys would want to go there. We do have a little bit more money after that one if you guys want to try to find some other things. But I'm letting you guys know.
So what do we do for the rest of the day?
Guess what the fuck we want to?
Wanna go drinking?
Let's do it.
Alright, so you guys make your way up to the Shattered Spire again for another day of drinking and fucking partying.
I was gonna come back. What happened last session? Nothing. Man, everything. What did you guys do? Nothing. Did you gain any XP? Nope.
No. But we had a good time.
But we did start a revolution.
We started a civil war. And made some money.
It was
Some
only
shit.
because you chose to go the other direction that you did not get caught.
Oh, instead of going back out to the front. Damn, they're on it right now.
I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying. We literally made quick work of that. I can't wait to do level 14 though. I know. Thank you.
And yeah, so you guys open up the door of the tavern. You see a couple Dwergar sitting at the bar, a couple Dwergar behind the bar serving. A Dragonborn again, and a couple Elvish figures.
No half orc?
No half.
We scared off a half orc last night. We were a little intense.
I'm
Ucha
scared to
tried to
ask
tackle
what
him.
happened.
And you know, Ucha tried to tackle him.
What in?
I didn't.
Well, because I told him, you know, I was drunk and I know you're looking for your dad, so we were asking him some questions. Didn't want to let him get away.
I'm gonna go get drinks. Can you guys drink the big people stuff, or do you still have to go lightweight?
Lightweight.
I'm shitting now.
You sitting out? You had enough from last night? Alright, I'll go to the barkeep, or the tavern keep, and
You see,
get meals for all of us, and then one baby drink and 2 big boy drinks.
female burger sitting there. I like the way you think. Hey, let's get 3 meals, and then she starts to make 1 baby drink and 2 big drinks. There you go.
It's
That'll
not the
be
same size. I know it's different stuff, but it doesn't come in the same size.
It was a joke. It's the Dark Lake Stout in just a little baby cup.
Dark Lake Stout.
No,
There you
I
go.
know what the fuck you're talking about.
Still take a shot.
That'll
Really?
cost for the meals and the drinks
4 meals for future bits.
and Zort.
And Zort, yeah. I guess meals for everybody.
What about Tord? Hey, anybody watching Tord?
Oh, yep. Make a perception check.
Sure was.
Yep.
I'll keep my eye on them too.
That is 17.
And for drinks and meals, I'd say it costs 7 silver.
I'm gonna use the lucky.
Out of 17.
19.
Use that lucky.
Can I use more than one?
Nope. Sadly, nope. What was yours, Sebek?
19.
So yeah, both of you noticed that Tord is definitely with purpose.
Little
He is
escape
present.
artist that he is.
Well, no wandering off this time. Just caused a little scare yesterday.
You guys enjoy a wonderful meal. Wonderful for the Underdark meal. Some drinks.
Need another drink.
I'd like to arm wrestle somebody first. Oh, alright.
I was thinking the same thing.
I'm gonna get another drink.
I was gonna challenge you.
That's an extra silver to you.
Does anybody want to place bets on the arm wrestling?
And all the patrons that are in the bar at the moment kind of look over. They don't really give a fuck all that much about this arm wrestle battle at the moment. They're enjoying themselves in their
Till they see this little
solitude.
girl take this half
But
down.
what if I start the pot at $50 or 50 gold pieces?
$50.
Wait, no, that's
I'll
not
match
how it
you for
works.
that.
You can't. That don't work in this situation. Alright. That's it.
I'm gonna say you would technically lose or make it look interesting.
The hand.
Yeah, it's alright.
What we were thinking about that.
Interesting.
I gotta roll it.
This hand has weirdly grown an attachment to Zebek, and the hand is just chilling on his fucking shoulder. But as you guys interlock your hands to start this arm wrestle, gonna say go and make an athletics check.
That's a 22.
Is it 20? That has 23. I gotta
Ah.
Out the gate, Rudik is just barely. You said what?
Nothing.
Rudik is just barely getting the beat on Corona at the moment. Make another athletics check.
24.
11. Karan comes back and gets a little more ground than even. Make another athletics check.
You know the crazy portion about this is that's the lowest he can roll. Unless he gets a natural one.
That's a 10.
I rolled a 12.
12.
Yeah.
You're back up to even.
Make another athletics check.
Fuego, are you sure you don't want to get in on this? Look, she's putting up a hell of a fight.
Oh.
Oh!
Okay.
11.
There you have it. Oh, I did. I got 16 after start.
16. Rudik is taking the lead again. Make another athletics check.
Come on.
That's 14.
Oh, 17 plus that.
17.
Damn.
Rudik has almost got her. She's on the ropes. One more athletics check to seal the deal.
That's a 22.
I can't tell if that's a factor, if I'm just looking at the 6 or 9, I think it's coming. What do you think of?
I don't think this guy is definitely a 6.
Huh?
It looks like the 6 is straight up,
Really?
bud. The official say.
Yeah, no,
I was gonna say.
that looks pretty much like the 6 to me, my friend. I'm sorry.
No, I'm fine with the 6, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It's literally sitting on the side of the deal.
It is somewhat sitting on it, but it is still close enough to the 6 that, like, it's a 6.
Which is less than yours.
What was yours?
22.
22. Karana's coming back. She's not done yet. Make one more athletics check.
I said, well, you gotta look at this. She puts up a fight.
It's 19.
Plus 9, that's a 20.
You're fighting somebody for
27.
+9.
20 something. 12 plus 9.
21.
21.
There you go.
Sorry.
21. She's back on the ropes.
Keep
One
in
more.
mind, he's not raged either.
Well, that's good. It's an 18.
17. Damn.
Damn, she's not done. She's still fighting.
14.
Oh, you gotta go at 1 again.
She's back up to even. It's neck and neck.
Let's go.
Boygo, are you sure you don't want to put money on this?
6.
That's like 26.
Rudik is back about halfway, maybe 2/3 of the way.
Alright. 17. 11.
Yeah, 20. Sorry.
20.
Yes, I got 11.
And with that, Rudik finishes the job and
Damn.
Karan loses.
Y'all still ain't interested after that?
It was a pretty good fight, I'll give you that, but I'm not really all that interested.
Bro, fine. We tried. It was a damn good show.
It was a long one.
Well.
Well,
The Dragonborn pays his tab, and as they're walking out to leave, they kind of bump into Karan just a little bit and then walk out the door.
can I do a perception check on my belongings?
Yeah.
That's 16.
16. All of your belongings seem to be there. But as you look back at the Dragonborn, they look back at you and then look straight and walk.
Hey! I'm gonna
Yeah, I'll
follow
fucking,
them.
you know, I'll walk out the door. Oi, what the fuck?
Hey, what's up, man?
As you walk out the door,
Oi, Rudik.
you don't see anybody there.
Okay.
What?
The Dragonborn just bumps
Are you
into
sure?
Karan.
I can't do
See,
a
he
perception
what?
check?
He bumps
Sure,
into
make a
Karan.
perception
He might be trying to look for
19.
something.
You don't see anybody there. Not the Dragonborn, at least. That bumped into you.
Do I see anybody else there?
Not where the Dragonborn
No.
would be.
Okay. I just mean, is there
Oh.
anybody else there?
Anybody not
Okay.
not directly outside of the car, no.
So we don't see anything?
I'm gonna walk into the tavern. Like, does anybody know who the fuck that Dragonborn was?
The Dwargar look up at you, shrug. Yeah, they don't really know.
I want to know the details. That's the part.
Yeah, does the barkeep know?
Go up to the barkeep. I mean, I haven't really seen. I mean, I've seen them in here for a couple days now, but I haven't really fucking noticed anything about them. Really, they've drank, paid their tabs, and then fucking left.
Don't you have to have for identification of some sort?
Yeah, do you have
I
any?
mean, they fucking looked old enough to me. I really don't give a fuck. As long as they pay, I'll serve them.
Next time we see him, we
Set
might.
me up, yeah.
Yeah,
You
but
might
when you
wanna
run
stop
into
him.
me.
You do notice it is it was a dragonborn with black scales.
Cool. What does that mean?
Hmm?
Do you know anything about black dragons?
I may have heard stories before, yeah. Black dragons?
Like black dragonborn.
I mean, I
Dragonborn
don't
with
know
black
about
scales.
dragonborns per se, but I know black dragons are generally assholes.
You don't know what kind of magic would come with having black scales? No, you choose red.
You said what?
Pete, you choose nothing. Nothing. I don't know anything. Okay, never mind.
I mean, they can typically, black dragons will typically have acid. Is their forte, but I don't know about dragonborns.
Scary.
Haven't seen much of them really, or communicated with them.
Should we come back here tomorrow and wait for him?
Might not be a bad idea. Figure out what the fuck that was.
How long have we been up?
Say at this point you guys have been up for about 14, 15 hours. And as you guys sit there contemplating what to do about this dragonborn, we are going to end it here. It was definitely an interesting session.
Yeah.
All roleplay, no battles, but a lot of information gained.
A lot of them.
And I am excited to see what next week brings us.
There was an attack.
There was an attack.
There was an attack
It
roll.
was by our peaceful druid, who was
He
drunk.
wasn't trying to attack anybody, he was just trying to stop him.
Yeah.
You're an ecstatic.
Wait. Wilson. Wilson.
Good time.
But thank you to all those at home watching, and keep on rolling.